Hello, everyone. Hello. I am troopersjp, and thank you so much for joining me on this YouTube exclusive as I play through 2026's quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, by Sundial Games, #not sponsored, which is a 365-day solo RPG that is also a calendar, where every day you go through another bit of this quest. This year, we're all villains, and we are rapidly getting towards the ending of Slipknot Ratface guy that I'm playing. Grimtooth, Slipknot, Rattail, Mullethead, Grimrot, Slinktail. I do not know why his name does that, but Grimrot, Slinktail. We have pushed our way up of we are trying to find, we've gone from the dungeons all the way up to the top. We are trying to find the Overlord or the High Mage to tell him that things are going badly, which obviously they are. We have one minion with us, Evelyn. Probably not, but don't worry about it. And we are going to go to today's quest. Today, my friends, is Tuesday. January the 20th, 2026, also known as Truce Day, Deep Winter 20. So let us see what today's adventure has in store, and is it going to be a Hero of the Light? I'm looking at the art, and yes, it is. Yes, it is. As you climb the stairs, gruesome screams and the clash of steel echo through the stone halls. Reaching a landing, you witness Throga Bloodfury, the ruthless orc barbarian and feared hero of the light. Standing amidst the carnage, cutting down your allies with merciless precision. Perhaps if you join the fight, you might stand a chance. But wouldn't I stand more of a chance if I avoided the fight? Well, not a choice here. Fighting in close quarters with allies at your side may give you a chance against this formidable opponent. If you have no minions, you gain no benefits in battle. If you have one minion, you gain a +1 bonus to all rolls in combat, which I will take. If you have 2 minions or more, I haven't really even had a lot of opportunities to get minions. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. We get a +1 bonus to all of our rolls, and we're going to need it. With a guttural roar, she swings her great axe in a brutal arc, splintering armor and shattering bones as goblins scatter like insects before her fury. Ho! If you are following along in the calendar, you will note this is a 4-round combat. 4 rounds. We must withstand 4 rounds of combat. And, okay. So, round 1. I need to roll my attack. Her defense is a 13. I roll a 14, and I've got bonuses here, so I hit. This is great. Now I have to roll damage. Her damage threshold is a 5. I need to roll 5 or higher on this 1d8. But I do get a +1 because I get a +1 to all combat rolls. Yeah, okay. I make it past this round of combat. I do not take damage, and I get a gold, which I'm going to just note because I like to note when I get gold. Boop. What does this look like? Right. With a guttural roar, she swings her great axe in a brutal arc, splintering armor and shattering bones as goblins scatter like insects before her fury. Ah! Jinkies, this is terrible. Yeah, but I'm a rat, see? There's no way she's gonna be able to take me down. I know, let me take my shillelagh, and I'm gonna hit her in the knee. What-cha? Ha! I took an arrow in the shoulder. Now you're going to take a shillelagh in the knee. I tell ya. Whoosh! And with that, Slipknot, Grimtooth, Gap-Tooth, Mullethead strikes orc barbarian in the knee. And then the axe carves through flesh and air alike, its edge painting the walls with fresh streaks of crimson as she wades through my allies without mercy. Now I must roll again. The difficulty is a 14 now, and I roll a 3. I'm not hitting that 14. There's, I've got a +3 attack that brings me to a 6, a +1 for my minion, that's a 7. I could use my surge, but that is, I'm not getting that number. So I have to roll defense. Okay, so my defense is, I've got her attack number is a 13. I have what's my defense? +3 for my defense. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. We have got I rolled an 18. Okay, and that means I do not take damage. I also don't get any gold, but that's fine. So this axe carves through like flesh and blood spurting everywhere. Not mine, though. Because right before this orc barbarian swings her mighty axe, I go, oh, hey, and I grab one of my allies, not Evelyn, but just a random goblin, and I go, ah! And I just pull this random goblin right in front of me, and the random goblin just takes the full brunt of this axe and is just cut in half. And I'm holding like 2 halves of a goblin, like, ay, ay, ay. And then round 3. Round 3, I need to hit a 15, and I do. I take the goblin bits. I throw them at this orc goblin, hoping that this will distract her enough for me to hit her. And I roll a 1 for damage. I just need a 2, and she has got. I get a +1, so that's a 2, which means I will use my surge. I will use my surge to add to... Oh, I don't know if I can. Hold on. My surge is only for... It also works for damage. I will use my 1 surge, and I'm going to add to this damage roll. I succeed, which means I get an extra gold. I'm up to 5 gold now. So with reckless abandon, she hurls herself down the stairwell, her axe leading the charge as goblins are sent tumbling, cleaved apart before they can even scream. And as she's come, goblins tumbling, though the bits of goblin I have thrown into her face, and as she tries to move it away, I take my shillelagh. Hey, you, I'm going to take my shillelagh, see? And I'm going to hit you in the other knee. 1, 2, 3... Hit you in the knee. How does that... It's from like an old... 1, 2, 3, I hit you in the knee. Like... Bim, boom, sass. I'll hit you in the other knee. It's a very... Anyway. Okay. Last round of combat, everyone. I need a 14. 13 plus 3 plus 1. That's a 17. Yes. Okay. I now need to hit 4 damage, and I get a +1. So let's see what we got. No, that's a 2. Come on, people. It rolled twice. Don't listen to it. I just got a 2. Okay. That will do damage, but will not be enough to stun her. So she's going to come back at me. So she plants a foot on a fallen troll, using it as leverage to swing her great axe in a wicked overhead strike, aiming to split the next fool in half, because she pities the fool. Her name is Throga Blood Fury. She's also known as Ms. T, because her first name is Throga, and she pities the fool, and also this vicious axe comes slicing through the air, and I actually don't take any damage. That's very nice, because I did hit her. So I don't have to take the full damage, and the half damage is 0. So as this massive axe comes slicing through the air, I'm able to just like a little bit of my rat fur just gets shaved off. There's a little bald patch. And I go, this is terrible. I can't stay here. I can't stay here at all. Oh no. Even with the numbers against her and the battle pulling her attention, she refuses to fall easily. But you see, my objective, it's more important, Reaching the Overlord and the High Mage takes priority. So without hesitation, I'm gonna just break away and press forward up the stairs. It's been a lovely time meeting with you, Ms. T, but I got things to do. I got places to go. I gotta go. I can't hang out anymore. So I'm gonna see you later. And I will also see you all later, because that is the end of today's mission. So thank you for hanging out with me. And if you liked it, give a like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I also, catch me on Fridays on my Twitch channel, troopersjp, for live streamed RPG goodness. So I'm going to assume that tomorrow, when you join me tomorrow and I'm here tomorrow, we're going to meet the High Mage and everything will be fine, and the Overlord will be like, hey, it's so good to see you, you dirty rat. And by that, I mean that is a compliment, and everything will be fine. So, join me tomorrow for the Souls of Saraku. Goodbye, everybody. Ciao.